Welcome back to Rock Reacts. I got a special request for Ghost if you have ghosts. Which is weird. Ghost if you have, I thought it'd be if you have ghost. I've never heard this song before, but I got a special request, a very generous request for this, to do the acoustic version. I don't know why I'm talking like this. I've never heard the non-acoustic version, so I'm anxious to hear that after this, I suppose. I want to do, I gotta do this first. Normally I listen to the non-acoustic and then I kind of will backtrack and then, or not backtrack. I'm backtracking now. Anyway, let's get into this. First, let's check in with the dog. What is she doing? Post dinner snooze. Yes, you know it. Let's go. I always put a link to the video, to the actual video below. So just so you guys know, if you want to watch the whole thing without me stopping and talking, because I'm going to stop a lot and I'm going to analyze a lot and I'm going to sing a lot and it's going to sound terrible. Half the people are like, man, stop singing and stop stopping the damn video, you idiot. Okay, so that's you if you're thinking that. I just did an impression of you. I love you, by the way. Let's do this.
If you have ghosts, you have everything. If you have ghosts, you have everything. You can say anything you want, and you can do everything you want to do. If you have ghosts, you have everything. One never does that. One never does that. You can call it surprise, that it is, and a part of me is me. One never does that.
Right, I gotta say, okay, so I got a full minute into it without stopping. I'm very proud of myself. He's doing so many different things in this, and he's got he has his little signature moves. He's like this a lot, with this kind of, and what was I gonna say? So he's doing so many different things here. There sounds like a little bit of effect on the voice, but other than that, it's super clean and clear, and you can really hear his voice, which I love. I love when you can just hear the raw vocal, because it's just it's so, it's so there. You're it's you're there. It's real. It's so real. But I want to go back and just point out a few different things that he's doing with as far as technique. So
you have everything. You can say anything you want, and you can do everything you want to do.
So he's going from the beginning here. It's very quiet and quite airy.
Everything.
So let's see.
You have everything.
So he's really just taking it really quite light. You have everything. There's a little bit of a, you have everything. He always has kind of a, not always, but there's quite often kind of a nasally flow to it. You have everything. It's just the way he kind of it's this placement thing. A lot of people talk about the placement of the voice. He places his voice more towards the front. You can have as opposed to the back, which would be you have everything. If I was to place it in the back, you have everything. Place it in the front. You have everything. So do you hear the difference between those two? Hopefully you're learning something for free even.
If you have ghosts, you have everything.
So still keeping it light.
You can say anything you want, and you can do everything you want to do.
So that's when he moves into this. You can say anything you want. More kind of pronounced vocal fold closure. You can say, and it's kind of, he's adding this little bit of what they call in classical is squillo. I love that word. It's a great word. That's an Italian it's an Italian word for ring. Okay, it's an Italian word. Squillo, but I like squillo better. It's cool, isn't it? What do you think? Let me know in the comments below. Do you do squillo? Ah, kind of like that's like Ethel Merman. There's no business like show business. So there's a little bit of that in here.
You have go.
Okay, and there he did a little bit of a flip, kind of like a. It's a flip or a cry technique. It's kind of just where your voice kind of, there's this flow from your mouth up to the nasal passage. Listen.
You can say anything you want.
That's the squeal. You can say anything you want. There's still this frontal placement as opposed to, you could say anything you want. That's really far, like kind of revert back. One of these days, I'm going to form a full sentence just for you. That's in the back. And then the front. You can say anything you want. That's in the front. Let's move on to this little kind of flippy.
And you can do everything you want to do if you have go.
That. And if you have, it's kind of like, that's what they talk about cry technique. It's like this, like a dog whimpering. Or that doesn't sound like a dog whimpering, does it? It sounds like me whimpering. But, you know, like a dog going, you can say anything you want. Instead of I'm kind of flipping into. But he just says, so you have, you, it's like just flipping from the like going up into the nose. But that's, you know, and people use that sometimes for just coloring purposes. You know, they may use it like a palette, a color on a different color in a palette. Sometimes it's just the emotion that of singing that brings that out. Sometimes it's intentional. Sometimes it's just the emotion just brings that sound out. In this case, I'd say it's emotion. Tobias is packed full of emotion and packed full of theater.
You have everything. One never does that.
So he has a little bit of a nasal quality there. One never does that. One, it's like, I'm trying to, one never does that. One, yeah, you can hear that kind of, if you, one, you try to force the sound through your nose. One never does that. You can hear it coming through my nose. Yeah. Okay. You get that? Oh, I love that. That's like isn't that a signature Tobias move? I've seen him do that like in some of the things. Like I've seen some of the like little clips or whatever, and he's doing this in he just does that a lot. I don't know. It's his signature thing. It's cool.
One never does that. You can call it surprise that it is, and a part of me is me. Does that.
So he's going from that, like kind of just there before that. He's really quite open and bright and not nasally, but he flips. He changes from that kind of open and bright heart to never does that. So listen to this.
One never does that.
I think it's after this part here.
In the night, I am real.
No, I didn't go back far enough. Oh, here it is. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't go back.
One never does
Just, sorry, I didn't go back far enough.
that. You can call it surprise that it is, and a part of me is me.
And a part of me is me. It's really open, right? Like, and a part of me is me. It's open and it's brighter. It's not kind of so much. But listen, and he changes to go, one never does that. one. So it's interesting how he goes from this kind of quite open and bright to one never does. You can hear like a very distinct difference in that. It's interesting the way he like kind of mixes those two, like goes back and forth between those styles.
Never does that. In the night, I am real. In the night, I am real. The moon to the left is a part of my thoughts, and a part of me is me. In the night, I am real.
Oh, that was so cool. Getting a little bit of a false fold distortion in there. I don't think anything I've heard, he's never really added in like distortion on that. But even going into this.
In the night, I am real.
So he goes from the end, a little bit of kind of almost like a vocal fry into the in the night. And going starting off that. In the night, he kind of scoops up into the in the night, I am real. So that, I know, sorry, that was probably too long. But the false fold distortion, it's basically these. So you have true vocal folds, which they're making the noise now. That's the true vocal folds. And then if I want to make my false folds rattle, which are above that, the way you can do this and find your false folds to make this sound is you can go from like a yawn, kind of close down in the back. So take like a big gaping gasp, yawn, and then close down in the back to where you're like this. I am real. Versus like if I was doing that open, I am real. Getting close, so slowly kind of closing down into getting that thing. Anyway, probably like most people are probably like, I don't really care. Just watch the damn video, Jim. Sorry. Ooh, cool. Man, if you're not listening to headphones, go buy these headphones. There's a link in the description below. Go buy them. These are the best headphones ever. If you see, like, you're looking top studios, like, I mean, look at old videos of Michael Jackson. Not old videos. I mean, these have been around a long time. Because they're great. You see videos of Michael Jackson in the studio using these. You see Linkin Park, those guys, when they're recording, they use these. Will I go on? Like there's like you look for those. Ooh, yeah. You will see them all the time. But if you don't, anyway, buy these headphones. Just click the link down below. It's an affiliate link, and I get paid millions of dollars, which I need. But I'm joking. Nobody ever clicks on them. But so please click and click. Please click and click. Anyway, stop selling headphones, Jim. The point is that there was a point, and it's that the solo is coming out of here, which is really weird because the solo, as I'm looking, it's there, but the solo is coming out of this side. Yeah, which is weird. They have it like reversed. So for some strange reason, I'm watching the video. The guy on the right's playing the solo, but it's coming in my left ear. And such great guitars, but it sounds so cool. It's like being in the room. Like, this is spectacular. I love this.
I don't want my fangs too long. I don't want my fangs too long. The moon moon to the left is a part of my thoughts, and a part of me is me. Wherever is the wind, I don't want my fangs too long. If you have ghosts, you have everything. If you have ghosts, you have everything. If you have ghosts, you have everything. If you have ghosts, you have everything.
Man, that is like, he's doing so good. I don't understand. Like, if you know, like, if you've seen interviews with Tobias, he's like, I don't really like my voice. Why? It's like he's got such a good voice and so emotional, and he's doing that thing with that. You have every, like, he's intentionally doing that on every single. It's just that I think he's probably sung this maybe so many times that he just naturally kind of does that as part of the thing. As part of his, like, as part of the, not his shtick, as part of the song, as part of his kind of muscle memory of the song. But he holds this one note really long, and it's got a little bit of distortion, and it's kind of tough to get a clean distortion, like the same distortion sound over one note for a long period of time like this. Right here. Right, that's.
Part of me is me. Wherever is the wind, I don't want my fangs too long. If you have
That face too long. See, I'm cracked up in the middle of the thing. It's hard to hold that. I mean, like, and he's doing this live, which is like amazing. Too long. There, I did it. There you go. Okay, but it's not easy to get that like right now. But this have every listen to that. So
you have everything.
I love the way he changed up the have everything. And I'm just trying to think, like, like Ghost always kind of, not always, but most of the time it kind of, everything, this is not just me, it's everybody's like, oh yeah, it kind of reminds me of this 80s song or that song or whatever, that kind of thing. This one doesn't really like have any particular like space in my mind of going, oh, this sounds like that or whatever. It's because it's quite different. I don't think there's anything that like it just sticks out, but I suppose there's like that somewhat familiarity in this kind of like comfort of like, this sounds like something that I've loved all my life. And I don't know why that is. It's like every Ghost song I've heard is like, have I heard this all my life? Like, I mean, is this like but it's not, this one I can't pinpoint to it. Okay, I'm going to move on because this is like just, I'm so sidetracked. Sorry.
If you have ghosts, you have everything. If you have ghosts, you have
On that.
everything. If you have ghosts,
On even that go so clean, so clear, perfect. You have it's kind of like it, you know, a lot of people sing like that and they're like a crack like this, you know, in their voice. But he's doing it intentionally, so intentionally on that. It's so cool. It's emotional. I love his theatrics. His theatrics with the hands and everything. Oh. Those masks are cool, man. Scary, but cool. Got like devil faces with hair. It's like he's got the one hand on the. He's just so cool with the theatrics. I love it.
HardDrive Online is brought to you in part.
What is going on there? I don't want to. Okay. Is that everything? Oh, they're just going to. Okay, this is a bunch of ads. Okay. Which you can watch on your own time. I'm not going to bother with watching all those HardDrive Online ads, but that was really cool. Wow, what other ghosts do I need to check out? Let me know, all y'all ghost fans. Message from the clergy. Clergy? I don't know, man. I need to go to bed. I need to get with hang out with the dog, and we need to take a nap. Okay. Good night. Good night. I love you. Thank you for watching Rock React. See you on the next one. Bye.